Well, hello guys. Welcome back to Planting with Pete. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Pete. Now guys, on today's video, we are doing a updated grow tour tent. Now I can tell you guys from the last grow tent, my first grow tent tour, let me tell you guys, these plants have just taken off, and there are a lot of new leaves, tons of new foliage. It's just spectacular. So what I'm going to do, guys, again, just basically show you what's in my tent here. These are all the ones that I definitely I look after. We're talking stalker-ish kind of watching. So these are I don't say my babies, but these are the ones that I care for the most because of the living space. You know, most people spend most of their times in their room anyway. So why not put the ones I care about a lot right there? So when I turn over or just open my eyeball, I can see them, right? Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys updates, on this plant. That is my folder for, my ideas and stuff for my channel. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go through some of the plants and things that I do keep in here. I do have some, you should know, outside, bathroom, and in the living room as well. Guys, there's a lot of plants, but these here are my babies. And throughout my channel journey or whatever the case may be, you guys see that I mentioned that little tan looking brown thing. You probably can't see it, but we'll get into that. You probably heard me talk about it. Probably even heard about it in my plant tour when I was doing plant shopping. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Right now I have the door open right here, and today weather is stupidly cold, guys. It was like 80 degrees yesterday, and now it's like 60 something and cold and raining. Horrid. I hate that weather. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So, what I have here are my ZZ plants. As you can see, compared from the last video, it has done a lot of growing. We have tons of new growth coming in and some that are starting to harden off. I had to move these, of course. You guys should know by now that winter storm that came in, the lighting situation, we didn't have any sun for about 2 weeks. So I had to move them closer to the patio door. Of course, a plant used to sit there, bigger plant, but yeah, I had to move these around so that they can get a little bit more light. I didn't want them growing in not technically pitch blackness, but yeah, guys, I had to move them. Anyway, here is my Sansevieria star plant. This one here, guys, again, from the last video, took a hit. Right after that video, you guys, I did water her, and apparently, oh, ladybug, and apparently, I watered her exactly around the time, again, the sun didn't come out. Water just got, I guess, logged and went from there. So, I guess she's, I would say, healing now. There is new growth tips finally starting to come back in her. I'm not sure on this one yet. It might just go, and that was the mother plant. But yeah, guys, that is my Sansevieria ZZ. Oh crap, Sansevieria snake plant. That she is inside of my 3D printed oddish pot. Now we move over here. Again, I had to move these from the grow tent floor area as well. I have my Raven ZZ. As you can see, guys, she has grown pretty much a lot, I would say, since the last visit. As you can see, I think this one might be going out. Not sure, but the newer growth has came in, and she is growing, I guess. Okay, I did have to, like this one here. See, it came right off, but they were already starting to fall off. So, but other than that, as you can see, there's new growth everywhere. Down in here, there's another one. There's another one. So she's doing okay for the most part. I would say healthy. But yeah, guys, that is my Raven ZZ. You guys should know the backstory about this. How much this one was at the time of um, the hype of the Raven ZZ, guys. And I got this clearance. It was just wonderful. Go check it out. All right, this guy is my orchid cactus, if I'm not mistaken. She actually sits outside, guys. I brought her in just to show you. I do know from it said the cold encourages flowers and all this other stuff. So she's been outside, honestly, all winter long. There's nothing wrong with her. Again, the degrees have went down 30 something, and she's still fine. She's sitting inside of course, this little 6-inch Coach pot looking thingy. No roots should be at the bottom. No. Okay, so yeah, she's fine. Got a little new growth there, and on the tips as well. I guess it is probably growth season, and she is trying to grow, as you can see. But yeah, guys, this is my orchid cactus. I'm not sure what color she is, to be honest with you. There wasn't a label; it just said orchid cactus, and I was like, sure, let's get it, and I got it. And there she is. She's been growing fine. I've actually separated. This was a fuller plant. I actually sold some of these and traded as well. But this was a fuller, much fuller plant, and you can see, the growth sections. Um, Next plant we have here is the another bird's nest sansevieria here. Now, as you can see, the bottom ones are yellowing. I did the same thing. I watered her, and this is what happened to the bottom growth. And I'm pretty sure this here is like ready to come off, but I'm gonna just let it dry off before I pop them off. So that is that. But she is growing. I have new growth coming. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, down in the crown there. I'm not sure which kind she is. Again, she is inside of a catcher pot here, inside of a 6-inch pot. But there's her pup that she put off the past, I think, couple months or so, and she is still growing, guys. Pretty healthy, I would say, besides of, the yellowing foliage. But again, guys, spring is coming, so yeah, the temperature is going to kick up, and I just definitely can't wait. All right, now let's go up here. Now I don't want to talk about this one. This is, you guys probably seen already, my lemon lime philodendron. Let's just say clumsy me. This thing just went clean over and on the floor, right there, and it's just whatever. I might end up just getting another one or chopping and propping her up because these leaves were huge. I mean, that pot was stunning outside, guys. I'm going to see, can I add add a picture for what she looked like over the summer and go from there. Let me set you guys up right here for a second. Did that work? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, all right, guys, I had to cut on some more backlighting. Okay, so what I'm thinking about, like I said, is chopping and propping her. I'm going to see, can I add a picture in to show what she looked. Oh my God, what she looked like before just mouth watering. All right, guys, and over here we have our one of our rescues. It was that philodendron Brazil. Oh, that's was a dried piece there. Philodendron Brazil. For the most part, she is okay. I've been keeping an eye on her. She's been pushing out new growth, literally as we speak. So for the most part, she is doing okay. I would honestly like a full pot, a fuller pot of her, maybe 8-inch or so. Um, But yeah, they are nice, but honestly, for me, they are hard to keep because, of course, philodendrons don't like water, and I kind of tend to overwater them, and that's honestly with all of the plants. But you guys should know by now, I fixed that and I switched it to spag. So yeah, if I can find some more of these, hopefully on sale, that's a pretty pattern. Hopefully on sale like I did this one, and I would just keep collecting them and making a fuller pot, fuller basket of those. Um, Now we're down here to this little guy. This goes to my fertilizer thing, guys. But we're down here to this little guy. And let me tell you guys, I have the slightest of all clues as into how to keep her alive. Well, not alive, but let's get this. Sit there. How to keep her thriving. As you can see, probably heard my last video. This one here is all summer outside growth. Nice plant. I'm going to, of course, put the names up top. I'm definitely not going to try and chop and screw this one. But once it gets the sun, kind of like your begonias, the backs turn a just mouth watering red. This is some of it from last growth season. It's not as red, but yeah, I got these a long time ago. This is the OG plant as well. It's called, not even gonna do it. It starts with a K, K-A-E or something. Maybe you guys can help me out. I'm thinking about going in here and repotting her again to something smaller, and then placing her inside of my grow tent, because I'm honestly thinking that this is humidity, and then also light, just because of this here, you guys, I think was starting to come in on the last grow tent update, and she's coming in just fine, I would say. There's no crispy ends or anything, so that's a plus. Now, yeah, just let me know, guys, if you have any suggestions. Let me know down in the comments below. She has a nice, just awesome pattern. Again, the little white pattern comes in more dominant or predominant once you get light. And then also what I love is that backing on it. All of this turns red, burgundy, and it's just wonderful, guys. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments if you guys have any suggestions on to, how to help her out. Again, I didn't want to have her in the grow tent, but that is what it's going to have to be in order for her to at least graduate from that. All right, so what I'm going to do now, guys, I had to set you up for a second. I need to get in here inside of my grow tent. Ooh. All right, guys, so I'm not sure what you can see from that angle, and even if I do that. Okay, so let's start here. I moved some of these up in top. These are not supposed to be there, so just ignore those for a second. That is back here in the corner, we have the begonia vine. You guys, she got, oh my God, she got hit pretty hard with some kind of fungal. Yeah, so I had to go and do some cutting of oh, you can see that, huh? Do some cuttings of the leaves, like this bottom one here. But yeah, and then also the tops as well. That leaf is gone. I had to cut that one, and that one is gone as well. But you can see how much growth she actually had from the last grow tent tour, and even from that transfer video. She has grown a lot, but she's also lost a lot of foliage up in that area as well. I was thinking about just propping her right there and see can I grow that stem as well. It has a little leaf, and there's a new grow point. Let's move this out the way, guys, so you can see this better. There is a new grow point coming in, so she's recovering. All right, let's start on my little shelf here. A lot has changed, you guys, I'm pretty sure, but let's move her over there. Let's move you over here. All right, so first plant we have up here, this is a silver band maranta. Clumsy me, broke it off from the actual root. So this is a fresh cutting, don't know if it's gonna make it. And then the mother root little ball is in here as well. I was trying to separate them out and stick one in. Yeah, heavy-handed, big hands, whatever. Next to it here, I have my Tradescanthia Nanook. I'm not too keen about these, even though I actually love them because of the pink variegation, pink, green, and white. If I'm not, yeah, variegation on them. Got these, I think, from Steve Lee's, same size pot. Maybe $10, $11 ish, something like that. But anyway, she's been cut and propped a few times, so that's why she's extra small. But If I do get one of these, hopefully I can get a better lighting system, because I do want them to grow compact, how you see them like in some of the big box stores. They're just nice and compact, and I'm pretty sure they have plenty of light, which they definitely need to grow and thrive. Okay, next to here I have my, oh, I just love these to death, guys. These are um, I would say some mother plants of the silver sword. Oh, whoa, silver band. Crap, silver band maranta. With most of your plants, as you can see, it has that. Oh, that is so sexy, guys. It has this burgundy kind of pinkish tone to it, and then there's that burgundy back that I just love. So once they get the sunlight that they definitely need, guys, you get these pretty backs. Of course, you get the silverness with the regular light growth, and you can actually see the stronger side of my grow tent light wise. There's the back there on this one, not as dark. You still can see a little bit of the green in it. And then you can't see any of the maroon kind of pattern as you can see on this. And again, that is due to that bright light, and that there is just stunning, 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 guys. That is what this one came from. I just took it out to separate, and as you can see, um, she is growing and just loving her time in here. No crispy edges or anything. New growth, new growth. And like I said before, guys, the difference from the last video, these plants have just been taken off. Here are the extra cuttings that you guys have seen. Most of you guys should know. I use my Mikings philodendron cuttings for fillers, for anything, you know. So just because they look good, they're climbers, they vine, trail, and yeah, they're fuzzy. So they're doing good, growing down in water, of course. I think this is one of the newest leaves. Yep, with a new one on the way. All right, and right next to it, we have our this. Well, I'm getting whitewashed with this light. Let's see, can I get that? Okay, that's a better. I turned the grow light off. That is, I just got this recently, guys. So she hasn't done much here, but she is doing fine. She's still hard, sturdy. This is my variegated string of hearts. Now I won this. No, not one. I got this from Gerard's Horticulture Culture. Guys, go check him out. He has a nice selection of plants. That looks like a crazy smiley face. But yeah, I got this from his channel. He went live one night and he was giving them away, and I was like, oh, my lucky day again. So yeah, this is my very good string of hearts, guys. She was on my wish list. Finally got to cross one of those off, and I am loving her. She's doing, like I said, okay, stable. I can't wait till she starts to grow, and I have her directly up under the brightest grow light. Now once she starts to grow, you guys, then I'm taking her out, and she will be in there with her sister, which is in the restroom, which is the regular string of hearts, so that she can get that natural, bright, intense, south-facing sunlight from the bathroom. So yeah, guys, that is my variegated string of hearts. All right, so if we move over here, you know, it actually looks a little better without the light, but yeah, you can actually see it a lot better without this light. So at least because I'm okay. So this is my Nepenthes monkey cups, you guys. As you can see, they are pretty nice. This is the mother plant. Let me pull it out. She is growing down in vermiculite, perlite, and a little bit of soil, potting soil for extra drainage. She has been growing just fine. I probably need to cut that off. That is oh, I broke it. Ain't that something? This is the back side. But yeah, she's been growing. I chopped her off or propped her, the mother part, because she didn't have any cups, and she was growing kind of like this here, but nothing on it. This one's gonna come off. It's turning black at the tip right there. And I just decided to chop her because the babies that were coming from up under her had little cups. So I chopped and propped her, and now she's in the bathroom. She's actually inside of my silver band terrarium that I made, growing in there. But these cups are getting larger, as you can see, and I'm just loving her. And she's growing and living her best life now, and she sits directly up under the grow light inside of my grow tent. I do know that these guys love light, and they were growing just fine outside during the summer. So I brought them in, and I kind of, echoed the growing conditions. But okay, move on. Next, we have the. I had to cut some of the tips off. My. Here we go. Confetti Syngonium. So you guys know this was a rescue. I have been checking on her. She's doing fine, as you can see. Just waiting for her to kickstart again. This here, I think, was already on it. This one started to come in, waiting for her to actually unfurl. But really just waiting for the growth season, guys. Root system still healthy. I guess, again, just waiting for her to catch on. I can't believe I forgot my trusty dusty Begonia maculata wadii. There's a backstory on this guy too, guys. Go check that video out. But these are just cuttings that I made that are growing down inside of spag, which are doing just fine. Tons of new growth. Check out that dark foliage coming in from this light, and then also from the back you can tell that it's getting light because the backs on these get that purple color that I just love. But yeah, guys, that is my begonia cuttings. The mother plant is in the inside of the my bathroom. That there is that. This used to be my moisture meter. That is a resurrection plant, you guys. You know, they open once they dried out. You know, they furl, they curl back up, and then they unfurl once they get watered and or hit with moisture. I'm not sure which one this is, guys. You should know this is part of the alocasia update. Alocasia bulb. This one right here. This is a what is that? Is that a bulb? Yep, this is a bulb. Not sure which bulb that is. That's a bulb, guys. Probably should have buried it some more. But this one here, this is a pictus, Scindapsus pictus vine cutting or whatever the case may be. It was laying on top of the soil down there, and I just decided to stick it in there. I don't know which one this one is, you guys, but as you can see, there is a growth point coming out of her. Oh, there it is. Growth point coming out of her, and I'm just waiting. Hopefully it's the one that I've been wanting, which is all red. All right, now this one here, which needs to be trimmed as well, kind of like my confetti that I just did, needs to be trimmed down. But this is my African alocasia mask, if I'm not mistaken. They are growing, as you can see. New points are coming in. Now these, all of my alocasias, you guys, caladiums, calocasias, anything of that nature will be grown in pond. And this one here is in a Sugarland Shine Moonshine mason jar. But yeah, they all will be grown in mason jars. There's some roots there inside of the mason jars, as you can see, so I can keep an eye on the roots. And then also I just love growing my alocasias in water because that's where you usually find them, around water. All right, so let's move on down. That will be moved down here somewhere. Haven't figured it out yet. Let's move on to my little girl here who I'm just so upset about. Of course, you guys should know the backstory on her. She got sprayed with my spray, and let me tell you, she didn't like it. So I've lost, out of 8, I think I had nice big leaves. I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost 4 already because this is what's left. It just sucks. But yeah, guys, if this didn't happen, you guys, I've honestly would have had tons and tons more. As you can see, this is what's been coming in. See, can I enlarge this? There we go. That is what's been coming in, you guys. The damage from the spray. So she would have had 3 new extra big leaves coming in, but yeah, it didn't happen. And from the looks of it, I'm just not noticing it. Looks like she's trying to start right there. Trying to start another leaf. Yeah, another leaf is trying to pull in right there, guys. And it's just very upsetting because she was doing perfect. I sprayed it. But yeah, we have to start back over again, and it won't be the first time we have to start over due to my negligence, but whatever. Up under her, of course, you guys should know these are my fillers. They are my white stripe, variegated, tridoscanthus. Doing good. I use those as fillers, especially when there's water involved. So even though she is growing down in vermiculite, you guys, I put these in here to help drain with the water because even though they are growing in water, quote unquote, well, I don't want to say water, a watery substance rather, um, a moisture substance, however you want to say it. You don't want to get them waterlogged. But yeah, let's move on to the next one here. I probably should have started that way and went around, but anyway, this here is my Scindapsus pictus. Very, very large leaves. You know I have big hands, so I can't wait till they get to the size of my hand. But they are growing. Last time you guys seen video, I attached them to the pole, of course, and as you can see, we have new growth here, and she's doing fine. She attached herself there, and of course, we'll keep on going up, 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 and hopefully, I can encourage some much bigger leaves in the process as well. Right next to her, we have my mixture pot. This is a mixture pot of Silvery Ann, as you definitely can see there. And then also I have down here is the Algeria's regular Scindapsus. Yeah, down here mixture as well. You can definitely tell the difference just by the leaf themselves. Some of you guys, if you are plant enthusiasts like I am, you can tell the difference just by looking at these two leaves. Which one is the Silvery Ann? But yeah, that is just one pretty silvery leaf. This was the newest leaf. All this right here is again, this is part of the no sun forever, and it just been stretching, but she is giving out new growth as you can see there. All right, guys. Next plant. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to grab a chair or something because I am currently just bending over with this camera. Okay, so better. All right, next plant. Oh, I'm so proud of that one, guys. We're gonna get to it. Is it next? These might as well be. It doesn't matter. So next plant, you guys, right here is my philodendron micings. Check her out. This plant here is such a turn on. She is just magnificent. As you can see, I have her growing up this pole here. I've been thinking, guys, if and when I get another grow tent, probably this size, don't know yet. What I'm going to do is more than likely add one more pole. I don't know yet. Don't quote me on it, but I do know it's going to be one. And all of these will be at the bottom. Hopefully, I can get like a spider light or something bright. But anyway, they can be at the bottom, and I want them to grow straight up. So this rack will be coming out, and this rack will be coming out. So whatever can fit on one rack, especially if it can grow upward. Yeah, if it can grow upward, it would be in there. But that's a whole nother video and down the line somewhere, guys. All right. Yeah, but this is my philodendron micings, and as you can see, guys, she is growing nice. These area roots are attaching themselves to the pole. Now, for the most part, most of them have attached, so I could come in here and, take off my trusty fishing wire that you guys are seeing. But again, from afar, how could you tell that there's even any wire there? So that is the joy of fishing wire. I hate that this grew like this because I don't know, guys, for some odd reason, even though my grow light is not on this side, it's more direct on this side, they just like to grow that way. And you will see sometimes like this here, that is a a pen, some kind of clothing pen. I think you use it for like sewing or whatever you call it, but needle, forgot the name of it. But anyway, I use it to keep the plant or the stem from growing over for some odd reason. I'm pretty sure it's probably the actual natural light that's behind me. But anyway, she's doing good and growing pretty awesome. And I'm right next to her, guys. This is my philodendron. Is that leaf fine? Okay, this is my philodendron. Finna say varicosum. Philodendron melanochrysum. Now this melanochrysum, you guys, has been through the ringer, and of course it's been my fault. As you can see right here, you guys probably can. I don't know if there's anything growing, but I did experiment on this, you guys, with the Kiki paste. Hopefully I can get the leaves that I lost here, which are 2 here and then 1 at the bottom. Get them to spread out. So if I can get them to branch out, then I wouldn't have to do too much chopping and propping to her. Now, I honestly can say whatever happened to her, and even when I can say, guys, that she loved the transferring process. This leaf here is, I don't know what happened, but the only difference I can say, guys, is the transfer that I did. When I got her, I had, I think, this leaf and this leaf, which is a nice size. I mean, nothing huge, but it's a nice size. It's about 4 to 5 inches there. And then that next leaf, that grew in, it was a little bit smaller. And then I was thinking, well, maybe it's just trying to get accustomed to the growing space and light, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Then the next leaf that came out, it was smaller too. And then the leaf after that, it just became one stable size leaf. And before all that, you guys, this wasn't here, but I sprayed this section for not spider mites, but it could have been thrip, or I call it the plant fleas, and those are the ones that jump, and I hate those because they jump. Anyway, I sprayed it, and yeah, it irked my nerves, and I kind of had a stronger solution, then I forgot, and then I sprayed it and left it, and this happened. Now I lost these 2 of the ones that you seen that was attached due to that storm, you guys. I don't think she definitely didn't care for that at all, and she went ahead and dropped those 2, which I'm pretty sure were going to fall anyway because they were hit the hardest with the spray. But anyway, after that transfer, you guys, she shot out this big leaf. I say big because it's way bigger than this one. It's almost the size as this one, so she is doing good. And I mean, and that leaf is this. I wish you guys could just see what I'm seeing. If you have one, you'd already know, but if you don't, guys, and also I have a video as well. I did my own video telling the difference between the 2. Just looking at them, you can tell the difference between the 2. And then also unfurling is a lot different, guys. But yeah, that is my melanochrysum. She's doing good. I love her to death. I was going to chop her and prop her, honestly, because I thought that something that happened and she stopped growing. But this leaf here just redefined everything. All right, so moving on next, we have, let's go right here in front of me. This is my philodendron painted lady. You guys seen that? This part here, it was cut. It had a fungus outbreak a long time ago. Of course, you can save those leaves just fine. It looks a little horrific, but that is, I would say, the mother leaf. This came from a cutting, you guys, so she's doing good. As you can see, variegation is coming through. These are one of the plants that I cannot wait till she get older. That there is just a Tridoscanthia that I found on the floor, actually, still growing. But yeah, this is my painted lady philodendron. She's doing good, of course, in spag, loving and living her best life. Now, what we have right in front of her, let's just go right here. This right here, guys, still waiting for her to open. Looks like she's trying, as you can see. Come on, focus. Not on the background. Focus on the leaf. It's just weird. All right, yeah, as you can see, she's trying to open, but this is my Calicasia Mojito. Yeah, Mojito. Again, I put the names across the top. I'm waiting for her to actually just unfurl. She is so pretty. I'm gonna add a picture of her once she looks like I won't say mature, but once she opens, this definitely is not a mature one. But once she's open, you can see what that looks like. There's just one pretty behind elephant ear. All right. Next we have the infamous philodendron Thai sunrise. I tried to move this one. This one is I just hate that this one is fixing to leave, you guys. It's just sad. Don't pay attention to that. That there, I'm pretty sure is mold. Didn't worry about it because it's on the way out the door. But yeah, I didn't want it to go because that is like, my variegated part of this plant. Well, most variegated part of this plant. I have another leaf unfurling. Pretty sure there's nothing on her. Yeah, nothing on her. And then also with these, there's always like another leaf right behind her. These grow pretty quick. I did move them, as you can see, to try and encourage the variegation with the brighter light up there, but nothing is happening. And again, I'm just convinced at this point it's just DNA. If you have a good plant with DNA, it's gonna push out variegation regardless. So yeah. Next we have right beside her. This is my not philodendron. This is my alocasia. My teeny dancer, tiny dancer, teeny dancer. Of course, growing down in pond, living her best life. Guys, you should know I had to start this plant over again from the transferring process. She was growing inside of the grow tent, took her out. Bad idea. And so I took her out of soil and I put her into pond, and she has just been kicking. And I mean, growing healthy. This is the newest leaf. Again, guys, most of this growth definitely has changed since the last grow tent tour. And I can tell you guys that this video here will not be out no time soon. So just imagine how much it has grown from now, because the day is March the 3rd. I'm not sure when it's going to come out. So just imagine from March the 3rd until whatever day is aired, how much growth has happened. Next plant we have, guys, is the one that I won from Gerard's Horticulture Culture. Guys, go check him out. This is my infamous, look at that. This is my infamous pink princess. You guys should know that. Just by looking at it, I'm pretty sure everyone should know what a pink princess looks like, even if you don't have one. But yeah, guys, I won her, definitely won her from YouTube, from Gerard's Horticulture Culture. Go check him out. This plant is this was my first win off of YouTube, especially like plant, just anything off of YouTube. And she gave me this almost half moon leaf. I say almost because you can see some of the green on that side, but that split down the middle is just undeniable. But I did have one half moon baby Catalina leaf that fell off, of course, due to the lack of freaking light, and that's right there. But for the most part, most philodendrons will and can keep all of their leaves if they are healthy. But yeah, guys, check out that there. That is just oh my. And I told you guys, make sure you guys follow my social handles, my Instagram especially. The back looks simple, but check this out. But I did say eventually she will give me that half moon, and guess what, guys? I was correct, and she did. So this is the newest leaf here. That was the one previous to that leaf. And then, of course, prior leaves, we have the weird ones, which you can only enjoy. Well, not that one. Where'd it go? That one. It's probably this one, too. Yeah. Where you have the pink that is on the back, and it's like, well, what am I going to do with a back pink leaf? But, there's a little bit more variegation on that tie. But, yeah, guys. Look at that half moon. Again, I didn't do anything special with her. She's been sitting in the same spot. even when she was giving off the regular green leaves. So again, I'm just convinced it's in the DNA. And like I said, eventually she would do that, and she did. Is there a new growth point? Yes, there is a new growth point right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is bright. There it is. Bright red looking ish. There we go. So she's growing just fine. All right. Did I give everything in the corner? Yes. Let's move on. So right here in front of me, what's going on here? Okay, nothing. Okay, right here I have in front of me is my red emerald. Red emerald philodendron. Of course I have my little. These are what we call grown people. Um, grown people. But yeah. There is a male. He's in here, I think, somewhere. But yeah, this is my red emerald philo. I'm loving her to death. Again, she was grown, of course, by cutting. Area roots here are just waiting and just waiting. I'm going to get the wood, of course, to put her on. Just a matter of time to do a video on that. But yeah, she's doing good. Tons of new growth. I'm not sure where it left off. Probably this one when you guys last seen it. But she gave off this one here, which is bigger as well. You can tell the difference, the maturity of the leaves. This is a mature leaf, kind of that weird, funky heart shape, compared to this one, which is like a longer, kind of retarded heart. But yeah, there's new growth point right there. I'm pretty sure will be open within a few weeks or so. As I said, nice area roots. She is pretty healthy, and again, enjoying her best life. Where's the light? There it is. Enjoying her best life. So yeah, red emerald philodendron, guys. Now behind her, as you can see, we have my other infamous philodendron pink princess. I got this princess from one of my. I actually traded some of my Cebu blues for this here, my mature Cebu blue cuttings. I won't say mature, but let's just say close to being mature. Cebu blue cuttings. Of course, they don't. Up in Canada, they're having some kind of short supply of Cebu blue. And when you can trade a Cebu blue for pink princess, oh yeah, why not? And as you can see, she's starting to show out, giving me my colors that I'm looking for. Um, that was the previous leaf. It was just that color. And this is the ones that I don't like. Pink on the back. There's the one I was saying. I hate just, I mean, unless you're just looking at your plants from the floor up. But yeah, it did have some pink, but just on the wrong side. And this one is pink all the way through, which is nice. And it has a little speckle. I would love speckled like this instead of all pink or even half moons, honestly, because of the lighting. You don't have the right lighting with any of your bright variegated plants. Of course, they start to die and turn brown. All right, so yeah, that is my pink princess. She's doing good. I do have her on a piece of wood. Trying to get some of these area roots to go ahead and attach themselves. Even though I did start this process a little late, but they're fine. That is why you see my trusty fishing wire so far at the top. So once they catch on, just like the rest of them, I can cut that wire if I feel like it. All right, so behind that we have our philodendron substratum. Now I don't like this plant at all. This is the fussiest plant. One more time. Fussiest plant. Fussiest. Okay. One more. Fussiest. Okay. Fussiest plant I have in my collection. I don't even want to talk about it, but if you look at this and then look at all of these here that I got around the same time, all of these within like a month's time, and I can tell you I got this one way before some of these as well. This is like number 3 or number 2, whatever the case may be. And look at her. She is so aggravating. It's a regular freaking green plant. Yeah, and she just won't grow. I got her from a mature cutting, and this is what the crap she's been doing this whole entire time. As you can see, this bottom is not supposed to be bare. I lost about 3 to 4 leaves. Don't know what the freak is happening. That was even before I switched over. So I'm not sure. There is a smaller grow point. I thought I said this probably have to come on this side. Yeah, there she is. There is a smaller grow point. Right. Where's my finger? Oh, right there. You guys can see that. There it is. Grow point right there. And there it is. I'm pretty sure it's going to do the same thing. So I don't know, guys. I'm definitely about over this plant. Yeah, this is the most difficult plant that I have in my collection. And you would think being a philodendron, whatever, not even going to spend time on that because next plant, let's start in the front here. Sorry about that. We have our peperomia watermelon. You guys, whew, check that video. You guys, I did a plant haul on this. I got this, guys, like 2 of these for $5, like $2.50 per plant. I mean, God, that was like a godsend. I don't know, but I did repotter, put in some new soil. Of course, my trusty dusty pots that I love from Costa Farm. But yeah, guys, she's just been growing just fine. I thought about doing spag transfer with her, but yeah, I'm just gonna let her do her thing here in soil. As you can see, she's growing just fine. Pushing out new foliage as well. So watermelon peperomia. All right, right in front of her we have my hitting in a abundance of green. My burl marks or burley marks, however you want to pronounce it. Philodendron. This is the newest leaf, and she is just growing spectacular. Down inside here, this is what the inside looks like. What in the crap is that? Oh, that is a pink princess leaf bent up in here. I was like, what is that? It's black and brown. I hope it's not dying, but yeah, it was a bent leaf. But this is what the inside looks like, guys. She's steady growing, shooting out growth everywhere. When she finally did caught on, she caught on and started growing. Of course, like I said, this is from a cutting, and she is just in here now, mixed in, as you can see with the Addisonnia. All right, so behind her, I have my variegated, just nice. Whoa, I'm gonna put the names at the top. I always forget it. I think it's a Mammy or something dancer, happy foot. Ha! I don't know, but this alocasia is just spectacular with the variegation. The pinkish red, and then also there are spots of green, as you can see as well. She is growing down and pond, as you can see. That is the actual mother crown growing, and that is the offshoot. Don't know why they do that, but the mother part is finally starting to grow. I was gonna try to. I'm sitting down, guys. So, yeah, that is the mother part. She's finally started to open up and hatch and see what she is going to do. And then down below it, there is a second leaf coming off of this one here. This one it has a nice little fun name. I keep forgetting, Little Miss Muffet or something. Check this out, guys. I hate these little sugar ants. Even though I don't have any kind of, knock on all my woods, any kind of insect problem. I have these little sugar ants that love the sap on the philodendron. So yeah, they haven't been a nuisance because I do keep up with spraying. So hopefully they just are feeding off of, I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact they are just feeding off of the sap because of, I spray my plants every day, especially like my Addisonias, and yeah, they definitely get sprayed. All right, let's move on. So next plant we have, I guess technically behind her would be my silver swords philodendron. There's a semi-mature leaf there, as you can see. She started to, I don't know, what is the word from evolve when it's not evolving? It's whatever, guys, but reverted, I would say. She started to turn back, and as you can see, this here is the infamous 2 weeks of no sunlight. I had grow lights, but you never know how much you depend on the sunlight until it's gone, right? Right. So, yeah, she has decided to revert back a little. But again, this is my faster grower. I got all of these from cuttings, and you can definitely tell which one grows the fastest. So, yeah, silver sword philodendron. Check out this blue, and you really can't. I mean, look at this. Like, you cannot miss that blue. You cannot miss that pop of lime. It's just, or pop of pink anyway. So yeah, philodendron silver sword. I'm loving her. She's growing, living her best life. Hopefully again I can get some more mature leaves, get a brighter light system. But as you can see, I move my not so brighter light down and attached it. So they're doing better. Of course, she is growing, so they're doing better. Next plant we have here is the Golden Goddess. Now this plant here never fails me, guys. She just keeps growing and growing, and she finally hit the top of the tent, kind of, sort of, but that's just pushing that big leaf out, and eventually it's gonna fall over. I'm pretty sure this here is curled, probably from the light, because as you can see, these are just fine and sturdy. And then also I checked this bag, which is still pretty moist down at the bottom. All right, so next we have here, guys, is my Adam Sunny Eyes. I stir Adam Sunny Eyes wide and, well, this is the wide form. We'll get to that in a second. This is the narrow form. You guys probably seen me try to save these in one of my videos. These guys here are extraordinary pest magnets for me, and they are the spider mite magnet, and then they also, not sure which one, maybe thrip, not sure which one. Maybe you guys can tell me down in the comments, but I call them plant fleas. Those are the ones that freaking jump, and you have to really catch them, because if not, they can jump back down into the plant on your soil and disappear, or jump into another plant, and now you have to spray everything. But I usually spray everything. But as you can see, I did save these. They are growing. As you can see, growth points are trying to unfurl, and I have to keep an eye on it, of course, like I said, because they are prone to insects. But hey, my spray bottle is always close by, right there. And guess what? Right when I finish, I'm going to spray them again. The weather is changing, bugs are coming out, just ain't got the time. So, and we all know, even by some YouTubers, as you can see, you have one infestation, and if you have a room full of plants or one sitting by each other, then everything is infected. And if you don't catch it, whew, they can do some damage. We all know that. So yeah, she's growing in and out of everything. So what I did was just basically let her vine on throughout, and wherever she wants to be, as you can see, that's where she's going to be. But like I said, I do and will continue to spray her and all of them forever and ever. Moving on, we have here, this definitely is a heartbreaker. You guys probably seen that video of me trying to save it when I finally realized how much trouble of a insect magnet they were. But these are the wide leaf form. As you can see, though, she's doing pretty good. She's doing better. I don't want to say good because she looks a mess. She's doing better. All the new points are shooting, growing out, and of course you can tell the difference from the wide to the narrow form just by how the leaf grows. I mean, one is wider and one is narrow. I mean, how difficult is that? So yeah, guys, let's move on down to the bottom. We're almost through here. Let me make sure, did I get everything up here? Yep. All right, so what I have down here, guys, you see this little thing here? This is the little car reflector. The idea is you come up with your plants, right? So this here reflects the little grow light that I have down here. Let's just lift it up. It's just tied and with the little thing that goes in the car. But anyway, guys, so down here I have, you guys may have seen that on the video already. These are my Maranta lemon lime, and then I also have some Maranta reds in here as well. You guys should know that I am a Maranta fanatic. I'm trying to get my hands on the black Maranta. Maybe you guys have seen it. If so, let me know where we can find some. I will definitely get me some. I'm in love with these guys. There's just, I don't know, it's just something just heartwarming about these plants. And of course, they pray at night. What I have down here below here, this is my Magic Star. Magic Star Calathea. It's not a Calathea, it's a Sinanthe. Looks like it needs some water. Starting to curl. She feels a little heavy. You want to check the watering on that. I have here right here, this is my Trio Star Sinanthe. It broke off. The mother plant is in the bathroom, but she broke off. A plant fell on her. Long story short, clumsy. And then also, you guys should know these. These are the remaining cuttings of the Marantas that I did and put up here. They have finally decided to put roots on them and shooting off new growth, as you can see. Right next to it, I have my philodendron Birkin. You guys, with this one here, I might stick outside. As you can see, that little new growth finally is starting to come through. It's been a while since she put out new growth, and again, I guess they're loving this air because I'm starting to get tons of new growth, especially from plants that haven't grown in forever. But yeah, this is my philodendron Birkin. She's sitting down at the bottom of the grow tent. I'm going to get some more a brighter light. Hopefully, I can replace these up at top and switch those around and put down here. But yeah, right beside that we have the whoa. Let's just say Sananthe. I'm gonna put the name up the top. I forgot about that. Magic Star Trio Star Six. Oh crap! It starts with an S, I think, guys. I put the name up top, but she's sitting down here doing fine as well. I did lose some of the leaves, of course, during the storm that came through again. Lets me know that I definitely need a brighter light, but a better lighting system, especially down here at the bottom. What we have right behind her is my massive leaf raindrop peperomia. You guys have seen this one on one of my plant hauls. For the most part, she's okay. Hasn't lost any more leaves. Well, she didn't lose any leaves in the beginning, but she hasn't lost any leaves. She's currently sitting um, down in the bottom of the grow tent. Now, I do still have some leaves that have curled since I separated her. You guys go check that video out. I did separate and prop some, and I gave some of it away. So yeah, she's sitting back there inside of a black catcher pot, inside of a 6-inch pot. But there, you guys, I'm pretty sure that's damage from when I got her. I know it's damaged from when I got her. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, for the most part, she's fine. Now, if I move on right next to that, this one here is my philodendron. Whoa. This here is my philodendron's tiger's tooth. Doing okay. You guys should know that the mother leaf or the bigger leaf, not even the mature leaf, it was just bigger. I'm using that as kind of like a an arrangement centerpiece thing. It's sitting in water. Not sure exactly, but I can tell you it's been over a month or two since I cut it off. But it is still growing, not growing. She's still green inside of the water. You guys definitely see her a lot during the videos. As you can see, she's been growing down in spag, doing just fine. I have her tied, so eventually she'll catch on and go from there. This leaf here has been trucking along, trying to push itself out for a little while now. If I'm not mistaken, maybe this leaf was on there still when I was doing the transferring process, or just starting to come out. But yeah, she's on a piece of wood and growing just fine. Can't wait till she starts to grow up like the rest of them. All right, guys. Last but not least, we have stashed over here in the corner. The one that I'm so upset about is my Rafford 4 Tetrasperma. As you can see, I have some smaller. I have to get down. I'm actually still in a chair, guys. So, okay. Now I can squat. That's better. All right. So as you can see, she's been somewhat quote unquote growing, but with it not being able to catch, and then also with minimum light, she's not doing that good. Now this plant actually sits outside for me, and I might put it back outside again this year to encourage the bigger leaves on it. But as you can see, this side here, all this is naked. I lost all these leaves. Of course, I don't know. It's just I have to get better lighting. I lost those leaves, guys, due to that storm again. It just sucks, and I have a whole pile of leaves that I could actually show you where I lost them at. Well, how many leaves I lost actually during that season. But yeah, this is my Tetrasperma. She's down in spag, growing. I would say, well, again, growing okay. Let's say, let's turn. I can turn it so you can face this way. So you can actually look at her and tell which side lost the leaves and which side was getting the better light from the grow light, and then which side just kind of, kicked the bucket. And unfortunately, this side here kicked the bucket, and I hate it. backstory on these, on that part there. It's just a lot. Long story short, guys, this was just one stem, but just stupid insects love plants. So yeah, for the most part, she's doing okay. I'm gonna put her back outside, maybe on like one of the posts, like I'm going to do my Cebu Blue, and let her just grow up, because I don't necessarily have another wood to attach her, because this is all natural. This is a natural wood that I found outside, as you can see. So if anything, I would probably have to attach a flat one there, and then bend these over, so they can catch that. Whoa, there we go. So they can catch that. Let me push this back. There's nothing there. I took the Cebu Blue out, guys. She's actually in the bathroom now. She got too tall for the space. She was growing actually up in between that, but she's doing just fine. I could run in there and show her, but I think my bathroom is like a mess. Let's look over, and yes, she is a mess, and I'm definitely not gonna put that on the TV, but I can pause it. So let me pause. Is she in the bathroom? Yeah, she's in the bathroom. Let me pause it, and I can run in and show you guys. All right, guys, so this is all the stuff that is currently in the bathroom. We're going to excuse like the dirt that you're seeing down here in the tub. Not supposed to be there, but yeah, guys, this is all the stuff that is in here. Eventually, I will be doing, like I said, a complete grow tour. Haha, look at that. I told you guys. I didn't I tell you that I just do not know what I'm doing. Look at that. That is the dumb cane that I told you I was going to kill. I put her in here to get extra light in the bathroom, south facing and whatever. But yeah, guys, this is the Cebu Blue. As you can see, she has gotten to the top, and this part here was the bracket of the grow tent. So you can imagine her trying to squeeze through there. I took her out. I'm going to add another pole to her. You guys probably know that by now from the video, but yeah, this is her. She's doing just fine. That is my Never Never plant. But yeah, guys, she's doing just fine. So she doesn't necessarily have to be inside of my grow tent. Check out that blue. That blue is nice, but I do love the blue being in there. And like I said before, once I figure some things out, then I'm going to actually put her back down in there. Well, that is it, you guys, for today's video. You guys just seen the updated tour on my grow tent. Again, you guys, eventually once I get things together, I'm going to do a completed tour of every single plant that is here in the house, whether it's mine or not. And I can tell you, there's a lot going on here that you guys have yet been privy to. But yeah, guys, that is an update 10 of everything here. Update 10, update tour, everything here. Again, not sure when you're going to get this video. Again, today is March the 2nd or the 3rd. Not sure if you might get this April, who knows. But whenever you get this, just keep in mind that there has been a major gap in time frame. So fingers crossed that these plants have just completely just thrived during that time, or let's just hope not, they died. We're going to pray that they haven't died. Let's just fingers and everything crossed that they have been living and been doing just fine. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Also comment down below if there's anything in here that you have been looking for, something that you can't find, something that you wouldn't mind having. And you guys already know that at some point, that they will be cut, chopped, prop, gave away, sold, trade, whatever the case may be. And I'm not too much particular in what is being traded for, especially when I have like an abundance of that. Sorry guys, my head is itching. Abundance of that. But yeah, guys, that is it. Oh, well, you didn't get to see. So this table here, let's do this. So I have my I have my stand here. I have to tie well, this is what it looks like, guys, when it comes to loose. Just your regular reflector, sun reflector. But this right here is my my dedication to my well, this right here is for my YouTube stuff. But this table here is dedicated for that Thai constellation, guys. Nothing else will sit here, no plant, nothing of that sort of nature. This stand is dedicated to the infamous Thai constellation. And I'm going to get it, but I have to tie that back on there. It goes right here. It goes like that, and then I just tie it like that. And then of course I put the casing back over it. But yeah, guys, that little table there is dedicated to my Thai constellation, and I can tell you something. There's nothing that will go on that table unless it's the Thai or maybe an elbow. And then with the elbow, I still have to think about that, because again, like I said before, that is dedicated only for my Thai constellation. So that is it, you guys, on today's video. Let's put this plastic down. Again, shouts out to Rachel, heart-shaped leaves, you guys. Because of her, my plants have just, oh my. I love my plants, and they are just doing the dang on thing. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, comment down below. Um, as I said before, let me know if there's anything in here that you like, that you're looking for, you might not have, can't find, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you're like exactly how I'm growing these. Maybe I have too many plants. Maybe you don't think I have enough plants. Who knows? Comment down below, you guys. Let me know your thoughts on some of these. And also let me know down below what I should do with her. Again, I'm thinking about repotting her. When I did repot her, she really didn't need it, but I wanted to check the roots and needed something to do with that red pot. But yeah, I'm thinking about repotting her, like I said, something smaller, sticking her down in the grow tent with the rest of the calatheas, since she is quote unquote part of that family. But yeah, guys, that is it. For the 18th time for today's video. I'm currently outside now. Hey, it is cold out here. So can you guys see some of that? That is my what's wrong with my finger? Those are the variegated purple hearts that you guys may have seen. There's my dragon fruit. It got hit hard by that frost. But anyway, guys, that is it. Thanks for coming. I'm getting whitewashed. There we go. Thanks for coming. Not my niche, and you see why she's dead. Thanks for coming and supporting the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. Also comment down below. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.